What's up, everyone? It's Charles here with Rocket Punch Armor to do a review of the Invisible from DX9 number 03. First of all, big thanks to DX9 and tf-direct.com for making this review possible, guys. So make sure you support those guys. We're here obviously to check this dude out. So I just got it in. I haven't even opened it. I'm so freaking excited. But here he is. We have a representation of a masterpiece scale Mirage. And it's quite a clever name. Invisible, because you know, he is known to become invisible. It's got this little tachometer here, and it's got a bunch of gears and wiring and a bunch of little dial looking things, which is suitable for something that is race oriented. If we look on the side here, we do see the 1979, and this is one of the drivers. The drivers were primarily French. I don't know exactly which one this guy is. It's got a girl here that he probably boinked. And down here is a cauldron with fire. If we look out back, you got this little grid back here with like a blueprint looking thing. And the very top says DX9 Inner Dream Eternal Hobby. And underneath it says,
"Our integrity sells for so little, but it is all we really have. It is the very last inch of us, but within that inch we are free."
Yeah, or something like that. The other side shows some weapons, and I believe those are Energon cubes, and him right down here, Invisible, or Mirage, whatever you want to call him. So we're going to go ahead, open the box, and check out the contents. All right, so what you get inside is this nice little plastic tray, which is actually done in a dark blue, which really goes with the colors of Invisible here, which I'm going to refer to as Mirage, because we all know this is Mirage, all right? You get a little baggie with this here. You get a nice plastic tech spec card, which I just dropped, and it's got all the little whatever levels here of his rank and strength and intelligence, not intelligence, intelligence. And on the other side is an awesome illustration of him right there. I really like the way they did that. Very cool. And then you also get the, I believe, instructions. It looks like a poster, but it's the instructions. Yes. Take a look at this real quick. It seems like it's a pretty straightforward transformation, which we're obviously going to check out later on. So let's move ahead. Let's open this tray up, take a look. So out of the package, he's got this. This is exactly how he's laying in the tray, actually. He's got a very old school G1 or old school robot look with everything straight, but obviously this is not what he's meant to look like. So you can go ahead and separate the legs here and the arms just to give him a little more dynamic look there. You'll see the legs have the Ford Cosworth V8 right there on the shins. You got some beautiful chrome going down on the feet over here. And I gotta say, I watched a couple of reviews. I didn't expect the plastic to be this good. I actually expected it to be more like what you would find on a deluxe, but it seems like the plastic on here is very good. What you would expect from a good third-party company. So I'm very happy with the construction and feel of the plastic, and everything's tight. Look at this. I'm holding it by the thigh. Nothing is wobbling. And I wanted to take a look at him up close so you guys can really see the amount of detail that's going on here. I know a lot of people have been looking at this and saying, oh, you know, it shouldn't be a masterpiece or whatever. For whatever reasons, everybody's got their opinion. I think it looks fine. I think it will display very beautifully with my masterpiece figures, and I will do a scale comparison shortly. I think just doing a quick overview of this, I think this is the only thing I could possibly have an issue with is the empty forearms here. But that's, you know, you see that a lot in a lot of figures. You saw that in the new Bumblebee, which is a real masterpiece figure, and that's pretty much it. Not even the feet design here doesn't bother me. I think overall it looks excellent. I can't seem to find any sloppy paintwork anywhere. And a detail that I absolutely love is these rubber tires. They're actually really sticky, almost like real slicks on a race car. And I should know. But yeah, very squishy. Hopefully these don't go bad after time. Maybe there's some kind of new formula for rubber now. I don't know, but in any case, a great detail. All right, so he looks good and feels good, but does he articulate good? So let's go ahead and check that out, shall we? We have the head here on a ball joint. Looks left and right, up and down. We have the arms here, and you'll notice the arms also have this articulation in the shoulder. All right, then obviously forward, back. We also have a bicep swivel here. We have the elbow, which folds up to that amount there. We have a waist, which is pretty cool. We have the legs that extend out forward and back. We have the knee, and it's a double jointed knee, so you can get a pretty good pose out of that. We have the foot here, which is more for transformation, but it does allow a slight amount of movement, but unfortunately no type of ankle. Next, I wanted to show you an awesome gimmick on this figure. So check it out. All I gotta do is press this button here and watch this. Invisible! He actually turns invisible. Now, like any good release, he does have accessories. So he's got this shoulder-mounted cannon, which I will go ahead and attach. This is like very reminiscent of Sideswipe. It goes right into that peg there, or that hole there. The peg goes into that hole there. That's what I meant to say. And then, of course, the weapon. Now, you notice he does have Masterpiece-style hands. They do open, the 4 fingers. The thumb just stays stationary, but it's rather firm, these fingers, so you're not going to have the weapon falling out very easily. And there you go, holds it. It's not even floppy in the hand. So I think what we're going to do now, before we get into the scaling, is actually show you his alternate mode. So let's go ahead and transform this guy. And here's a Blue Beauty, guys, in alternate form. I gotta say, as a car guy, I'm loving this. I totally dig that quirky look of the older Formula One cars. And look at this. This is just great. Nice rolling wheels, and of course, rubber. So they're nice and grippy. Got the excellent chromed spoiler out back, and you get the little fins up front. And I love the rim design and the wheel design here in the back. And the little Ford Cosworth V8 there, done also in chrome. I'm not actually sure how accurate that is to the real motor, but that's what the real race car had. And then you get, of course, the logo here with the number 26. You can attach the weapons. What you have to do is just pull down the seat here, and by pulling it down, the back of the seat actually has somewhere to peg. Go ahead and attach this here, like so. So it's a little bit strange to see a weapon mounted on a Formula One car, but it actually really works with this. But honestly, I do prefer it without the weapon, and I don't really display stuff in vehicle mode, but just so you guys know. So we're going to do, let's see, some scaling comparisons while it's in vehicle mode. And I actually have a little guy I want to try out right here. And it's little Spike. He actually fits in pretty well. His legs don't go in anywhere where there's pedals, but it does fit nicely in there, as you can see. I've also got one of the newer Spikes here. This is the Spike in Exosuit. We also got the little yellow guy here, Bumblebee. And here we got the TF Expo Sideswipe. And that's how he scales in invisible mode. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and put him in the trailer here, the MP10 trailer, and he actually does not fit. Unless you can get a race car sideways here, and even then he still doesn't fit. But again, in real life, there are special trailers for really wide cars, and you guys know Formula One cars are very wide. Now, as awesome as alternate mode is, robot mode is more awesome. So we're going to go back into robot mode and do some scale comparisons. Alright, so let's see how he scales with some Lamborghini dudes. We got Sideswipe. And then we got G2 Sideswipe here, outfitted with Dr. Wu weapons, iGear Weapons Specialist, the Masterpiece Bumblebee, and the X-Transbots Ollie, Masterpiece Smokescream and Masterpiece Wheeljack, the ever-popular Ghost of Starscream, and in invisible mode, Masterpiece Rodimus, a couple of spikes, and a crank from X-Transbots. And of course, the obligatory MP10. This is the KO version, also available at tf-direct.com. And Mecha Gojira, because I'm sure there'll be some type of Transformers Godzilla crossover at some point. Alright guys, I think that's going to bring us to the end of the review, and please stop throwing money at my screen. The only way you're going to be able to use that money to buy one of these is to go over to tf-direct.com using the link below. You can also get $5 off any purchase of $55 or more using the code RPA5. I'd like to thank tf-direct.com for making this possible and DX9 for sending it out so I can show you guys what this figure is all about. So that's going to be it, guys, and till next time, bye-bye.